Welcome guys to our lesson of development, which is chapter 4 on our textbook. And let's see what we are given here. We're given a truncated pyramid which is open on both ends. Number one, they say draw this using scale 1:1, meaning that you use the exact dimension that you are given here. And then they say develop the surface of the pyramid. So it's obviously development, and we're gonna use development by triangulation, which means we're going to need a compass, right? Let's start with the 1.1. Draw the given views. Advice to you guys, don't draw the views exactly in the middle of your drawing board. Draw them a little bit lower, as low as possible. Start with the top view. You can see we have 65, 64 on all sides. So to start this off, I'll just draw a light line, very light, and then I'm going to measure my 65. You can see my 65 is here. Then I'll do the same thing with the other line going up. Very light construction, like and see. Okay, there it is. All I need to do is to complete my top view. So now I can make it darker because of I know where my boundaries are. So to complete my top view, I'll draw these crossing lines, and this one inside here is this truncated part. I'll draw it later on. After I've drawn my front view, I'll just project these lines downwards, and then I'll be able to draw it. So in the meantime, I can just join the corners using construction lines. So now in order to draw the front view, I just need to project from these corners light lines and leave a gap of about 15 to 20 millimeters and draw the front view. I think it will be good here. There is another construction line I'm gonna need in the center of my drawing, going up. Just gonna move my camera over here. Keep in mind, down here I already drawn the top view. For the sake of space. So that line will tuck exactly in the center of my drawing. And then I also need to add 50 plus 30 to get the height of my pyramid. And I'm gonna mark it on my drawing. What is it? 80. Oh, this is set. It is right over there. Now I need to draw now the top of my pyramid, which is called the apex, to the base. So now I can measure 50 from the bottom. There is 50. Then I will make that light. So, sorry, there we are. I have drawn the front and the top. Now I need to draw this part. Remember I said I will project with light lines from the front, straight lines. Very, very straight lines. Now I'm just drawing the point where these projected line cuts my angles. So where they touch your lines that you have drawn from the corners of your square. So you just make your square. So that will be your top view. As you can see, these lines are dark and these ones are light. I need to make these ones darker, and the ones in the middle I will leave them as light. So yeah, there we go. Now all that is left is there. Number 2, you need to develop now. So before you develop, you need to number your corners. I'll call this 1. I prefer to number clockwise, starting from the right. So whatever you prefer is up to you. And I will transfer my numbers to my front view. This corner will be 1 and 2. And this one will be 3 and 4. So that's it. Now to develop, step number 1, you're gonna need a construction line from the center of your top view. After that, you take your compass and then we're gonna open it to that point at the bottom, that corner there, and draw an arc. Once you are done with that arc, until it touches this line, so you're gonna take it up. Also, this is construction lines towards your front view. Gonna need one more straight line joining this point here. That point will be your point 1. And that point you also need to join to your apex of your pyramid using construction lines. So this line here is called your true length line. I mean this one. So to construct it, you need that line and this one. And one more before we go forward, you need to also extend this point here. Alright, now we can open our compass from the top of your pyramid, and from this corner here, that point 1, make an arc going all around your drawing. There is my arc, so I need another one as well from this line that I have drawn here. There is it. Now to go forward, I need to open my compass to point 1 and 2 of my top view. Point 1 and 2. Then I'll put one leg here on point 1 on my template, and then I'll make a mark there. That will be my point 2. Going around the circle, point 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 1. There is the last point. Now what I'm going to do, I will now draw very light lines from the points that I have made. Light lines joining to the apex from all these points, guys. So since that was our point 1, this will be 2, 3, 4, back to 1. So what is left now is to join point 1 and 2 with a straight line. Since the base of our pyramid is a square, which means straight lines, we are not developing a cone. So if it was a cone, we were going to leave the base of your template as round, but now we need straight lines. And these ones, I'm going to draw them very, very darker. Also up here, you need to join these lines. Since our pyramid is truncated, which means it's cut, it's not whole, it's not complete, so it has been cut off somewhere near the head or the apex. So to finish this template off, I need to draw now the corners of our pyramid. So from the numbers that we have, I need dark lines from all the lines here, not here at the top, but down here. So it's complete. There is our pyramid template. Now to show you that this is indeed a pyramid template, I will cut it off. I'll remove this paper and show you guys what we were working on. Just gonna start this side. So there is my template. I've cut it out. So whenever you're cutting a template, you must leave a little bit of paper here, so that now when you are pasting the ends, you should have one endpoint where you're going to attach. So you bend on the lines on these corners, so you can see now this end. I'll apply my glue here. Where is lovely? So you can apply your glue on that end point there to join. So if you don't have that extra piece of paper, it's going to be a little bit difficult for you to join. So there is my pyramid. At all times, you must make sure that your pyramids do fit exactly on your top view. And then if I would put it this way, you can see that was our front view. So there is our square pyramid. So next time I'm going to draw a hexagonal pyramid and show you how it is done. It is exactly the same way that we draw our square pyramid. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.